Welcome back to Aliens, another glorious day on the Corps. We got one alien on the board. Not too big of a deal. We got Gorman, we got Frost, both at the computer terminal now, trying to figure, we got to look at these blips. I want to look at them before we actually just store them in somewhere and end up getting attacked by a bunch of aliens. Of course, now we got 2 motion tracker cards every turn, and things are getting ugly. And yeah, so we're on turn 7. Like I said, this doesn't really matter anymore because there's no time limit on the scenario. We just have to find Newt, convince her that we're okay, and then get out of here. And the exit's way up there. Alright, first thing we do, of course, we set all of our dials, aim dials, to our board numbers. Already went ahead and did that. And now we are playing a solo game. We're playing Hicks as the only hero. Everyone else is grunts. You may draw an endurance card on activation. I have not been. I'm going to stay not drawing cards because I have the grenades and I have the resolve. So you know what? We're just going to leave that as is. Alright. So we've set the aim dials. On activation, equip and endure. Well, we're not going to equip anything. I mean, we could take the shotgun out of our backup and we could put the grenades in there, but I think we're going to hang on to them till we maybe get in trouble later on. Perform up to 2 actions. Alright, so Hicks is currently right here. And Hicks is going to maintain his position. So I'm going to zoom down in here, so where everything's happening at the moment. I think we might take an aim action. Let me think about this. We'll zoom down here and figure it out. Alright, well, Hicks has a nice clear bead on the one alien. You know what? I think we will go ahead and take an aim action. So we're moving his aim dial from 7 to 8. And then he is going to fire with the pulse rifle right at the alien. And yes, once again, looking at the M41A pulse rifle. Exhaust a card, and the character takes an attack action with this weapon. Alright, so we're going to exhaust 1 card. So off the top of the endurance deck, into the exhaust pile goes 1 card. And now we are looking for an 8 or less because we did an aim action. We get a 3, so we didn't need to do the aim action, but that's okay. The 3 is enough to blow away the alien. And Hicks' aim dial, hit or miss, goes down 1 to 7. There we go. That was basically Hicks taking his turn very quickly. There you go. That's it. Alright, I think we're going to go over here, over to the computer area, and let's get Gorman and Frost trying desperately to hack the computer, look into the computer terminal, maybe look at some surveillance camera footage and figure out what those blips are if we can. Oh my god. Alright, let's start with Frost because he's useless. Yes, he's tried 4 times already and has not been able to do it. This card's right here. He's got a tech value of 5. A 5 or less, and he gets to look at a face-down blip. Oh my god! Well, that was his first action. His second action is to try again. And he gets a 3! Oh my god! 6 tries, and he finally hacks the freaking computer and is able to look at a face-down token. I think we're going to put the one way up there just in case that's Newt. Then we're going to be backtracking pretty quickly. Yay! We get to actually look at a token, and it is... Ooh, it's 2 aliens. Alright, well they can sit there and play a 2-handed game of cards. We're not going to go over there, and they're not going to move. Those blips don't move, they're just... Alright, we know that is not Newt. We have 3 other tokens to look at. We have Gorman next to the computer. We're going to have him go next. Alright, Gorman. Everybody loves Gorman, almost as much as Burke. He's got a tech value of 5. 5, hey? Alright, so which means if he rolls a 5 or less, then we get to look at another blip. He gets a 1! Gorman, you star! So, I think we're going to look at the one that is farthest away. Alright, and the token that is the farthest away is over here. So let's take a look at this one, because if that's Newt, then Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at it. And it is It's one alien. Oh, wow. Okay, so we know for fact one of these two tokens is Newt, and the other one is not. All right, let's go back to Gorman. He has one action remaining. Okay, well, that's all good information. Okay, Gorman, can you do it again? His second action, come on. And he gets a 5. Oh, my God. We should have sent Gorman in there to start with. So, with a 5... he also succeeds again. So we will know where Newt is now. Let's get back to those other two tokens and we'll take a look at one of them. All right, and it doesn't matter which one we look at because through due process of elimination, one of these is Newt. Well, let's just take a look at this one. It's 0. Okay, wow, 0. Cool. So there's no aliens in here. This has to be Newt. Well, because that's the only other token we've not looked at. Yes, we know where Newt is. Newt's right here. We got to unbarricade this door, though. We got a 4 spawn point. Oh boy, this is going to get ugly. All right, at least we know where Newt is. Oh my goodness. And not only we know where Newt is, but we have to convince her that we're okay, which means we've got to roll 4 or less when we're 2 spaces away. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was Gorman taking his turn. We have Hudson, Vasquez, and Ripley left to go. All right, well, we know we have to unbarricade this door, so let's get Hudson moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to go right here in front of that door. Now, this door would open and then close again, but there's nothing in that room, so it doesn't really matter. That was Hudson taking his turn very quickly. He's just moving up to the door. He's got our best tech value to open it up. Okay, we have Vasquez. And we have Ripley. Ripley is here. You know what we're going to do with Ripley? I got an idea for her. Let's get down here and do it. Yeah, splitting up the party. Just fantastic. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. 3. And for her second action, she is going to try to barricade the spawn point. Yes, you can barricade spawn points. That's pretty cool. She has a tech value of 5. Okay, so if she rolls a 5 or less, she can barricade the spawn point. Will she be able to do it? I don't know. Let's figure it out. She's going to put the dice tray there. Yeah, so we're looking for a 5 or less. Come on, Ripley. Weld that access point shut. And she gets a 10, which is an utter failure. So that does not happen. Darn it. Okay, we only have Skez left. She's right here. Let's get her moving on down the way. There's no connection here. We have to go. Let's get her moving on down the way to help out. Oh man, something spawns here. That's okay. I think we're okay. Vasquez is going to do a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. She is going to be sitting here with Hudson. Did we see that? Not quite. Well, yeah. Hudson's right up here. Okay. And now we're on to the alien turn. Oh, sorry about that. Just didn't have the camera backed out enough. So we got Hudson right next to the door. We got Vasquez a couple away. We got a spawn point 4 in there. We got Hicks here. Ripley tried to weld that shut. Didn't happen. We got Frost and Gorman. So yeah, everybody's split up. What could possibly go wrong? All right, everyone's split up. Alien phase. The aliens activate. We don't have any. Perfect. Activate blips. Guess what? We don't have any blips. What we do have now is we have to draw 2 motion tracker cards. Okay, so let's get to it. Drawing the motion tracker cards. The first one. Now Hudson does have the motion tracker, but we're not into the really bad cards yet. And let's take a look at our first card. Alien Lurk. Oh great, right at 4. Oh, okay. If this blip is not placed on a spawn point within line sight of a character, it moves 4 spaces. Hudson and Vasquez. Oh man, not good. Oh man, Hudson just has no luck. No luck. Alright, so I'm just going to reach in the bag. We're going to see how many aliens, because they get to move 4. So it didn't spawn in a location line of sight. I'm going to put that there so I can see it. If the blip is not placed on a spawn point within line of sight, it's not. Damn it, if we had the door open, it would have been line of sight, but it's not. So the blip's going to move 4 spaces. We're going to reach in the bag, we're going to pull out a blip, and the blip is 2. And the reason I'm just showing the 2 is because it will immediately go through the door and start attacking. 2. Oh man, man. Okay, 2 aliens. So there's no point in putting them on spawn point 4, because what's going to happen is they're going to spawn here and move 4. 1, 2, 3. So the door will open. And the alien's going to pop right on through. And now it's either... Oh, this is going to get tricky. I mean, I might have to rearrange things a little bit here. Alright. We have the aliens. 2 of them. Right with Vasquez and Hudson. Coming over the goddamn walls. Alright. And now... we get, of course, well, we have to figure out which one is it going to attack, because Vasquez and Hudson are equal distance from the 2 aliens. So let's figure that out first. We're going to roll a 6-sided die. 1, 2, 3, Vasquez. 4, 5, 6, Hudson. Of course it goes for Hudson. Of course it does, because he's the, he's the one it's going to go for. Why wouldn't it? So Hudson's going to be doing defensive fire first. Hudson, of course, has the pulse rifle. He also has a aim dial of 6. Oh boy. Alright, so Hudson's going to be I keep saying this. He's going to be exhausting 1 card to fire his pulse rifle. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Now, he needs a 6 or less. Come on, Hudson! Yes! A 4. Wow, it almost flipped to a 10. He blows away 1 alien. This is all good. Ooh, things get a little crowded in here. Alright. Looks, eye candy's great, but practicality might get a little bit limiting here. Alright, Hudson blows away that first alien that came out through the open door. And he has full auto. So, yep. With full auto, of course, his aim dial goes from 6 down to 5. Hit or miss. He has full auto. He will exhaust 1 more card for full auto to fire at the alien swarm again. This time, we are looking for a 5 or less. And he gets a 6. No, Hudson! Okay, Hudson blows it. He's done. However, Vasquez is right there. Vasquez has a aim dial currently at 6. And here's the bit of a sad thing. She has to discard 2 cards. That's her specialty, not 3, to use the smart gun. Sorry, not discard. God damn it. Exhaust. She's going to exhaust 2 cards to fire the smart gun. Now, the smart gun is a pretty awesome weapon. You get to roll 2 dice, and you get rid of the highest number. She's looking for a 6 or less, and she gets a 1 and a 3. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is Vasquez. What do you want? Her aim dial then goes down to 5, of course, and this alien is absolutely smoked by Vasquez. So Hudson and Vasquez didn't have too much trouble taking those guys out. Now the problem is, that was spawn number 1. That was our first one, right? Yes. So, let me catch my breath. We've got to come back. Oh man, we have to do another motion tracker card. Alright, and our second motion tracker card's a level 2. False alarm, please. Oh no! Oh my god, no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Each character in line of sight of 1 or more aliens must discard a card. Well, we're only playing... oh, right, I should mention, the only character that can have cards at all is Hicks. He's our only hero. 2 blips at 3? Oh boy, Ripley and Hicks are the only ones there. This could get extremely ugly. Oh my god, each character... And Ripley's going to get attacked, too, because it's going to spawn right beside... We do get defensive fire, though. Oh my god. So, each character life. So, basically what this card means is we're getting 2 blips right here. And Hicks has to discard 1 card. Let's discard the resolve card. And it was discard, right? This time it's actually discard. Oh my god. Like discard, not exhaust. Yeah, must discard. So we're going to discard this event. It goes face up in the discard pile. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to readjust the camera. We've got 2 blips coming out on 3. Oh man, I should have had Ripley not adjacent. Well, she tried to weld it shut. Didn't happen. Alright, let's get them 2 blips on the board. Oh, this is probably not going to end well. What if we get a 5 and a 4? Oh my god. And of course we got the party all split up. Alright, blip number 1 is a 1. Oh. Blip number 2, come on, another 1, another 1, another 1, 1, 1, 1, and it goes adjacent to the spawn point. We get a 2. Okay, we'll put it right there. Oh man, this can be a little problematic. Alright, we're going to get 1 alien right on top of the spawn point. So, let me get this set up. Ooh. They're swarming right out of this, and 2 right there. Oh boy. Oh dear, oh boy. We do get defensive fire, so before we get too excited here. And yeah, these go back in the bag. Back in the bag of joy. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, bottom line is they're attacking Ripley because they're both adjacent to Ripley. So they come out, they spawn, and they're right next to Ripley, so they will attack her, I'm pretty sure. Let me just figure this out exactly. So we got 2 here, 1 here. Hicks and Ripley can do defensive fire. Oh man, we got kind of lucky here. Alright, looking through the rules. Okay, here we go. Just to clarify this, spawning blips. A blip token can sometimes be spotted immediately, which was the case. It is placed. In this case, immediately resolve the spotting by placing the revealed aliens. We did that. These aliens do not move or attack until the active steps in the next alien phase. Now that's different if a blip spawns like it did over here and it moves. If it moves into adjacent to a marine, it will attack it. It won't just move and then just sit there and do nothing. These ones are not moving though, they're just spawning, and as we looked in the rulebook, they don't attack. Oh man, so this is going to give Ripley and Hicks and other players here a little bit of breathing room, so we will be able to move away and then shoot at them next time. Oh, alright. That is the end of the alien phase, I do believe. Draw the motion track cards, resolve any finished effects, check for victory conditions, clean up. Alright, so we know where Newt is, which is awesome. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, another further correction here at the end of the episode. Not only when they spawn do they not attack, a moving blip when it spawns does not necessarily attack. And if we take a look at the rule book on page 27, on spawning blips, it says here, game text, when resolving motion tracker cards, make sure to read and follow the card's game text as well. Unless otherwise stated, aliens do not attack when moved by a motion tracker card. What that means is the blip here that moved 1, 2, 3 and stopped adjacent to our Marines does not attack. So we didn't get all the defensive fire, just ignore all that happened. The card does not specifically say it attacks. It just says if the blip is not placed within line of sight, it immediately moves 4 spaces. It doesn't say it moves 4 spaces and attacks. So how we sit is we have Hicks and Vasquez adjacent. I did move the 4 cards back on top of our endurance deck as well because we used 2 for Hicks and 2 more for Vasquez. So I put them back. So when we come back tomorrow for our next episode, we have 2 aliens sitting here next to Hicks and Vasquez. We have 2 here and 1 here next to Ripley and Hicks. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, where we know where Newt is. Newt is right here by process of elimination. Actually, I can get rid of this token. This is a 0. It's not going to do us any good. So we'll just get rid of it so I don't get confused and think we have to go through that door. Newt is right here. Gorman and Frost finally, through a whole bunch of tech, not very savvy though, have figured it out. We got some aliens here, aliens here. We got problems. We got problems, and we still have to expose Newt, like find her. We know where she is, and we have to convince her with a roll of 4 or less to come with us, that we're not enemies, so she does not run away from us. We still have a barricaded door. We got lots of problems. We have a lot of problems that we need to solve. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Aliens, another glorious day in the Corps. We're doing the expanded first mission, Newt. And yeah, when we come back tomorrow, we're going to pick it up again, and we're going to be doing lots of shooting aliens tomorrow. maybe trying to rescue Newt. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Alright, thanks so much. Thanks for watching along, everybody. Appreciate it. And hope you'll join me tomorrow for the continuation.